I think this is a learning which came to us from, let's say, about 3 to 5 years back when we started off uh, talent search scheme, and we were able to unearth, or we were able to get Prithvi, Shreyas, Rishabh into the fold. Of course, it takes little time to really flower, but these are the same very youngsters whom we picked up during the talent search program, and now are bearing fruit and are leading the franchise as well as playing for the country. The same very thing, like now that there's a mega auction, it's for 3 years, and we have to rebuild our squad. This time we put a lot of energy into talent search program. We appointed talent search individuals, resources, scouts, and we really made them follow the various tournaments within the country as well as abroad. And so, and then we put a process into place based on discussion after every field tour, like we did filtration and all the thing. So all that effort of following the cricketers nationally or internationally is bearing fruit now that we have like based on these discussion, numerous discussions, thrashing of points, taking out the biases, taking out the recency biases, preferences, and all the things. We are able to put together a like our block from where we can pick up our players for the future. And it's just the satisfaction of getting that process right and be able to prepare yourself for the auction in a manner which really you feel good about it has been all the legwork and all the work which has gone in for these last 2 3 months is now bearing fruit, and I'm fairly confident that we will be able to build our squad for the next 2 to 3 years, a good squad which is based on our research findings and the effort which has gone in. Yeah, we have had last cycle, we had great performances in the last 3 seasons. I'm very sure the kind of effort which we have put in the talent search this time, we will be able to put together team along with the retention, with the young captain we have and young batsmen and the bowlers which we have. We will be able to fill up the other places with much a talent which are eye on a future, at the same time blend with the experience so that it's able to perform for the coming cycle year after year and give pleasure to each one of us, whether the internal stakeholder and all the fans who are following the team. I'm very sure you will love the team. You'll love to come and watch the team. It will be much more exciting team going forward, and we will be very happy to deliver it for you.
Yeah, it's an ongoing process. We've been at it for a while, and because it's a big auction, there are many more dynamics at play. So I think to be ready for every type of combination and every situation is what is the most important part. If we walk away with our dream list, then we'll be extremely happy. But I'm sure we'll get what we want. Yeah, it's extremely important. I think it's the Indian core that wins the IPL for all franchises, and our success has been no different. I think we've seen guys like Rishabh, Prithvi, Shreyas all step up, Aksar, and win games for the team. Shikhar came in the last 2 3 years and has been a standout performer for us. So yes, it's very important to have quality Indians, and there's a whole bunch of them. Yes, the intent is to rebuild the squad like it was in the last season, but that's not going to be a very easy task with the budgets that we have and the type of values that our players are now are going to go for. So I think in our perspective, we really need to make sure we get the quality that we want and build a squad that is going to compete for the tournament. Yeah, obviously we wish we had more money to get the players that we wanted, but yeah, it is a challenge. It means that we have to be disciplined, we have to stick to our game plan, and we have to be nimble on the day. But I think we have enough to build the squad that we want. Yeah, that's the beauty of the auction. You can go in with everything in your head, but what actually plays out can be very, very different. So I think the key is to have various scenarios in place and be able to adapt on the day in real time. Yeah, it's a different, if it's a different rush, it's a different thrill, because you really don't know what other teams are thinking, what their budgets are, what their priorities are. It slowly unfolds as the day progresses. So, you kind of start getting a wind of what their likes and dislikes are. We have done a bunch of mock auctions to try and get a sense of what we feel other teams would, look to prioritize. But I think at the end of the day, it's all what goes on in that room.